All right, y'all. I did. I did what's it called? I shared a little perspective on perspective, but this is the actual last one that I'll be talking about. Just staying in order. I did 3 for the day already. Uploaded those. I'm recording these other 3 on the same day because y'all know what tomorrow is, right? If today is Friday, tomorrow is the Sabbath. Yeah. See, I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Yeah. Some of y'all be thinking y'all ain't aligned. And y'all, I gave y'all some time to think. It's Saturday, and Saturday is the Sabbath. The Sabbath? You right. You right. Don't that thing feel good? Be right and know that you aligned. I know, baby. So this one right here is Khem. 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 Y'all. Khem. Khem is short for chemical. Alchemical. Chemistry. Alchemistry. Kemet. Y'all remember those times, right? Oh, hey, look. Everybody likes to reference back to Egypt, right? So-called Egypt, which is really known as Kemet, the land of Mu, or just Mu, and you know, putting everything together to Mu, putting everything together. Kemet, you know, the Kemetans. Man, that was during a time. A lot of people they don't like to bring forth the connection. Oh, hold on, wait. Whew. 138. Let me go ahead and start this thing over. All right, cool. Y'all want to see something cool? What's it called? Kemet. Everybody want to talk. To this day, y'all, people are still talking about Egypt. Do you know how long 10,000 years is? 10,000 years. Kemet wasn't there 10,000 years ago. Okay, do y'all know how long 5,000 years is? Kemet was there. No, come on now. Do y'all know how long ago 4,000 years was? All right, kid. Now we might be somewhere because a lot of people don't want to think back that far, right? So, and don't think that we was there 10,000 years ago. Yeah, it's like we can get our time frames right. We gonna get right. And if I'm wrong, if I'm forgetting something, if I ain't got my history right, my apologies. However, dig this. 4,000 years, right? Let's just say these particular beings was, in that area. Or just 2,000 years. Not 2,000 years ago, because that'd be 0, right? So-called 0, but that would be close to the ADs, right? Where, the 700 ADs, where the Moors had, what is it called? Went north of Africa and went to go help went to go establish things, went to go help the particular beings that was in the Europe area, went north of Alkebulan and went to go help particular beings in that area or entities. So these Kemetans, Khem means dark, right? Actually, let me see at the dictionary, the word web, because that's the dictionary I'll be using. Means dark. Nah, it's not. It's not. That's they got CHEM. Let's see what that means. Chemistry, chemical. But y'all know we use the K's, right? We use them K's, right? Y'all know everybody else talking about, yeah, I got a K, man, I got the K. We use the K's, man, not the CH, the KH, KHEM, Khem, right? Darkness. If I'm not mistaken, that word means dark, the ark. The ark of the what? Oh, the ark of the what? All right. Okay, so if we are the ark, okay, and everybody want to look for, the ark was taken to this place. Oh, okay. It was taken over there and it was lost forever, right? And then we got all these lost people that don't know who they are, and And they always say, oh, you from Africa, you African Americans and stuff like that, right? But you know, they don't want to they don't want to tie back into their history and recognize who they are still to this day. So these the Kemetans, these Moors, right? Let's just put them all together. Nah, they don't got to be particular. Trig, if you gonna talk about history, you got to be particular. All right. I ain't no history teacher. I ain't doing too much on you, but I can tell you the link. Transatlantic Productions. Transatlantic Productions. So where I got like some history information from. Dang, Trick, you giving out the sources? Act like I'm not supposed to. Man, dude, he built up that whole catalog to for the people. Man, y'all, I want so much for my people to level up. Trick, they not going to, so why do you keep? Whatever. They can't say I didn't try. So, Khem, man, the darkness. What comes from the darkness? Life. What comes from the darkness? Life. From the darkness, life became. I mean, it ain't gotta be that particular, but pardon me. Life came. Now here we are. In the physical. In the physical. This is a place that we wanted to be, right? If you didn't want to be here, on this planet Earth, why are you here? Why are you here? Yo, you acting like I had a choice to come here. So you mean to tell me you didn't? You didn't want to come experience this oasis, this luxury, this lovely life to live? You didn't want to come and help bring that forth? Huh? Did you forget? Did you forget what we was here to do? Here to be? Did you forget about that? And did you forget that along the way, when we came here and it was establishing things, along the way these evil motherfuckers came here, we manifested some evil. We got that evil up off of us. And the evil is still here. And because we was kind of trying to help the evil, you know, be good and kind of recognize like, nigga, it's not about that. You ain't got to be evil, nigga. We all good around here, right? We all good. Let's get you up to par. No. Fuck you. Ugh. And then here we go. To this day. But the main reason it's happening to this day, because the evil, they pretty much died off. But before the evil was dying off, they locked into the people's minds and had them becoming the same thing that everything was against. The darkness, man, you against yourself. You fight against yourself. Trey, you telling me, nigga, I'm not out here fighting against myself. I'm out here. Nigga, y'all is. Because if you ain't coming together, you're working against. I tried coming together with my people. These niggas don't want to listen. Oh well. Yeah, man. It was a dirty situation. It was a fucked up situation to experience, my people. I'm not gonna kid to you about that. It's a messed up experience to experience while we was here. All the hate and all the stuff. And a lot of peeps don't want to believe, don't want to know that it's hard to accept, but we brought this upon ourselves. It's a hard thing to really, remember what they said, truth is hard, it's stranger than fiction, it's hard to accept. No, it's just that people don't want to accept what is and grow from that. If we created a particular being, right, and that being is evil, maybe we created that evil off of us so we could become a pure being. All right, that's just the perspective. However, okay, if that being has went through the stages and stuff like that, and we had the karma from that, from doing things we weren't supposed to be doing, and if they learned, some of them learned from that, okay, and now they growing with us and flowing with us, you know, growing with us now and whatnot. Instead of, you know, growing and they you know, whatever, growing with us, then okay, we acknowledge our peeps as brothers and sisters, but the ones that's like, no, fuck that. Fuck them, everybody die. Them peeps, okay, yeah, it's on. Not its own, but we own. Because Kemet, and my name's Kemet, but I'll be trying to just throw in them correlations. I came back, man, I was given the name Kenneth. I can operate in the corporate world, and I can operate straight up to my peeps. Because I gave myself my own name, Triggah. I gave myself that name. And the Masire, that came the Messiah, but I put Masire because it looks a little different. That's how they gave that to me too as well. That fire, my fire, that the Messiah. The mothers gave that to me, the women, when I was doing my meditations and stuff. They gave me that, but when I came back in the physical, my parents, they gave me Kenneth. However, I don't, your name is Kenneth, ha ha ha, and I get, the last stuff like that, But I also make good of the things I'm giving. I make good of the things I'm giving. So I was given Kenneth. Look at what Kenneth means in the book. Kenneth, handsome. He has everything. Yeah, man, I have a lot. I do have a lot. A-L-L-A-T, a lot, and we all do. I just recognize, what I have, and I share that. I ain't really stingy. I am stingy with some things. I'm stingy with my time. I'm not gonna kid with you because along the time I've been trying to, this right here ain't new. I've been trying to connect with peeps and, like trying to level up and stuff like that throughout these years that I've been here, and it ain't really been happening. So I'm like, fuck it. I gotta do this whatever I can on my own, show them prudent peoples, and then watch them try to come through later and be like, oh, shit, okay, now we with you now. We with you now, Trey, we with you. Oh, now you with me. Okay, well, empower yourself. Keep doing your thing. And I'm gonna keep doing my thing from a distance because I can't be around. I can't be around peeps. Can't, man. I gotta operate from a distance. We seen too much. We seen a lot of BS. All types of peoples came through, and y'all made it as if like that's just the normal thing that's supposed to happen, and that fear just keep happening. So I was like, man, you just fuck that. Tree, why you been out here performing your songs, huh? Fuck that, nigga. Fuck, man, no. And when I come through in a different way. A total different way. There's no need. These days, there's no need to be coming out performing, being in front of crowds of people, saying some words. Yeah, everybody turn up. Yeah, do your thing. Nah, nigga, that's what you're supposed to do. All right, cool. I'm glad that you saw that perspective, But me, that's just, we'll see. We'll see. If I'm going to do something, I got to be in private. That's how I operate. But anyway, Khem, that darkness, we all come from the dark. We all come from the dark. We all do. That's just what it is. There's an abundance of dark, right? And then there's these little lights, these little yings, right? If I put this thing right here, dark. This light only covers a particular area. Inside here, it's dark inside there. It's dark inside there. If we didn't have this sun, if the sun wasn't here, it'd be dark. Darkness everywhere. You anywhere you step, man, you might trip, fall, hit. Come on, man. This is darkness. Is light. A lot of us don't have our night vision. We can't see in the dark. Night vision. Where you think these ideas of night vision come from? Come on, man. Like everything comes from the darkness. Like, man, I told y'all earlier in some of the earlier videos that I got like a piece of darkness over here with me, right? Well, I put myself into this darkness, and I get hot. But my creative ability is so great that y'all you can hear the heat. Y'all be like, how does be saying these things? I ain't be do because of that darkness that I be in. Don't be afraid of the dark, my people. Why do they make all these movies about bad shit happening in the dark? Because I told y'all they put negative connotations on everything. I told y'all. So man, that shit suck, man. Cause it's like everything that's good, that's supposed to be well received and good and supposed to be used to keep upbringing, and we grow in the dark. When we at night or whatever, when we go back into our temple and we leveling up and our body is repairing itself, when we leveling up and we in the darkness, moving, doing our thing, we leveling up. But someone put that fear out and was like, man, oh yeah, get them in the dark, get them while they're sleeping. That evilness, man. That's why from my perspective, it's key to come together and destroy the evil. The evil has played their cards. They're telling you that they evil, man, but everybody now they think the evil is the good thing. And it's like, dude, do y'all not see? Do y'all not see? Man, these keys to y'all is too abundant, man. These keys, it's too abundant, man. The keys was given to me. The keys was given to me to give the keys. It was given to me by free. Here you go, kid. Trig, you want the keys? Here you go. What am I supposed to do? Just hold the keys? Nigga, yeah, I keep hold of the keys now. Don't get me wrong. I keep hold of the keys. Niggas everybody want to give me the keys too. I know you're responsible. I know you ain't gonna lose them. If you lose your key to your car is your door. Ooh, right? You leave your keys to your car, you can't get from where that to that next place. It's gonna take you a while to get to that next place, right? So how valuable is a key? If you leave your keys in the house, it's a wrap. Unless you're gonna go mess up your windows or something like that. But then that's another thing. You gotta, dang, mess up there, so now I gotta, my window, now I gotta, right? So keys are important. Just that little bitty thing, the little bitty keys, man. These little keys, how important they is. They open doors. They open doors, my people. They open doors to the next. Man, dude. And then the community come forth to y'all and give so many keys, but y'all don't. It's sad. But anyway, Khem, the darkness, the dark waters. Ooh. The stuff that happens in the dark waters, like in a deep dark ocean that no one really knows about, but ain't really being talked about and whatever. Life happening and life coming from water and everything is water. I didn't go into detail in no water thing. I didn't, because I don't have to. I give you a little glimpse of whatever, a little perspective, but these things have been talked about already. I just come back as a quick, like a quickness, a quick gling to just trigger, just get your ass on, like zzz, a quick shocker. I was like, oh shit, oh okay, huh. Thanks, Trig. I'm back. I'm empowering myself. Empower yourself, get back right, and let's go. Now is the time. The time has always been now. However, what's up, my people? Oh man, Khem is the darkness, man. When the Moors went up north to help these beings out of the dark age. Y'all remember that? The dark age. The dark age was them dark beings that went up north to help other particular beings come into the light. Show people how to live. In the dark age, them peeps up there, up north of Al-Kebulon, aka Africa for y'all that don't know, but Al-Kebulon. When they went over there, them peeps was living in filth. Disgusting. We was watching The Hobbit, right? Because y'all know I don't like saying particular names. We was watching The Hobbit the other day, and we was looking at these so-called dwarves, right? That lived in underground in the caves and stuff like that, right? They was particularly skilled with building weapons. Need I say more? But these dwarves, right? We was watching the movie, right? Of these dwarves, and they was really skilled at making weapons and stuff, but they was fucking disgusting. They was disgusting. They was filthy. They were eating and they throw their shit everywhere and laughing. They was all bloated and disgusting. Now we know these movies be telling, you know, inclinations of the truth, be letting us know something, but they ain't just gonna come to you and be like, this is us. It's what some of them do. Now, especially during these days when the lexicon is open, information is just readily available, right? So these dwarves, they live in the filth or stuff like that. Oh, piggish motherfuckers, right? Like rolling around and shit and nasty, but they was particularly skilled. And if they did work together, just a small amount of them, they'd destroy some shit, boy. Well, I was listening to one of the elders, and they said that these particular beings were, or entities were weapon specialists. They're weapon specialists. They specialize in making weapons and destroying shit. That's their specialty. So when you think about that, right? When you got other beings that specialize in love and coming together and harmonizing and rhythmic stuff, and then when they do work together, they shut everything else down, right? And we smile about the shit too. Like, hey, what's that shit called? Capoeira? That was that Brazilian art or whatnot, the so-called Brazilian art, but that was brought forth by the melanated beings. They wasn't cussed, but they was like, man, we're just dancing over here. You know, and they was practicing. They was practicing their skills. And then when it was come time to, you know, do what they had to do, they laid niggas out. I love life. You can't tell me I don't love life. I love this stuff, man. But anyway, these weapon specialists, right? These dwarves, they, and you know, we know how everything's portrayed. You know, everybody gonna play the true people's roles. So these elves, my apologies, these elves with the high ears and the high cheekbones, and you know, the beautiful looking motherfuckers with the long hair. The perfect looking motherfuckers, right? They come through and it's trying to, you know, work with these beings, and then they see a part of they treasure that was taken from them. But the dwarves, they was like, nigga, fuck this ours now, nigga. What you gonna do? These weapon specialists, right? What you gonna do, nigga? This is ours now. What you gonna do? And the elders like, dang, man, for real? Y'all gonna do that to us, man? Y'all can't just, what you gonna do? We got all the shit, nigga. What you gonna do? And then what happened to their ass? Huh? What happened to them? We are what we bring forth. Karma, y'all know about karma. I ain't gotta get into karma. But what happened to them? An even greater evil came and slaughtered their. And then they tried to go to another place and it was like, oh man, look, we need some help. No, nigga, some other evil had took their shit and destroyed their ass. Casting them motherfuckers out their own home. That particular cycle has been happening so much throughout time. Because particular beings ain't catching on to that. Beings aren't aware of their history. If particular beings fell from heaven, this heavenly state of being, right? Because they had particular evil thoughts or evil ways that they went against because they was evil. If you go against your father or your mother, you evil. Nigga, I want to do the thing now. I'm good enough. Yo, this ain't your place. This ain't your place to do that. No, I'm good enough. Be careful, nigga. You about to get be careful, young boy. You about to get man, no, you over there. Blah. Cat him up. Right? This is just an example, right? A perspective. And then we would, dang, okay, I see the error in my ways. Let me cast that evil off of me. Get that evil out of me. Then, oh wow, what the heck? Dang, that was that evil? There's a whole nother entity there. And that motherfucker evil.
But that motherfucker ain't knowing, you know, that motherfucker got to come into being, and you know, it could be, you know, whatever. That's just this. I'm mixing all kind of things together, but hey, it's all for the fun of this stuff, right? Everybody love a good story. But anyway, because I see this mug is I got. Let me sum up here. Khem, the darkness, the dark beings, the actual light, the light bringers. The light means knowledge, the loose. Then we went up north and made, up north of Al-Kebulon and made the Andalus. You know, we brought the light. And that's, y'all, a lot of people don't go back this far to see how slavery came into being. Yes, there was slavery before and before that and stuff like that. But come on, y'all. That part right there that they don't really talk about is very significant. That's where a lot of beings, they fell. That's when 1492, when Bishop Bumpus came over here, when them other niggas was, and just started fucking shit up. That part. So go do your learning. Go look at Transatlantic Productions, learn something, and come through, nigga, to darkness.